let's get Sinove up here. Sinove, you ready?
Hey, Sven.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. All right. Somebody's reading a book in the back there. I don't know who it is, but somebody's dressed up in a tuxedo reading a book. Okay. Oh, hello, Sinove.
Hello?
There you are. Great. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Sven and Ole, they are the best of friends, and they have two farms right next to each other. They argue about only one thing. There's an animal they own, and they share it back and forth for various chores. Sven says the animal is a donkey, and Ole insists it's a mule. One day they're arguing, and Sven says, why are we arguing about this? Let's ask the only educated person in town, Pastor Thorvaldsen of our Norwegian Lutheran Church. So off they go. They knock on the door of the parsonage. Pastor Thorvaldsen lets them in. They explain the situation. He says, gentlemen, there is an easy solution. Call the animal by its biblical name. The animal is an ass. Problem solved. Never again did Sven and Ole exchange an angry word. One day the animal died, and they said to one another, this animal has served us so long and faithfully, we can't just sell the carcass to the glue factory. They had to give him a proper burial. So they hooked the tractor up to one of the legs, and they dragged it up to a beautiful hill that sits between their two farms, and right there on the top of the hill there's a maple tree. And right next to the tree.
Lauren?
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up now. Sinove, redo it. I screwed up. There was something popped up on my screen. Excuse me.
You mean the whole joke?
No, do it over again. Do the whole joke over again. Why not?
No, I'll
No,
start.
they were going to bury.
They dragged
were
it up
going
the
to
hill
bury.
to the maple tree.
They're going to bury the animal. They're going to dig a grave. And so it's a big animal. It has to be a very deep grave. And they're digging and digging way down in the ground. And another farmer comes by. His name is Lars. And he says, Sven and Ole, what are you two guys doing? Are you digging a foxhole? And Ole says, not according to Pastor Thorvaldsen.
Digging an asshole.
Asshole, right.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ole, he finally got around to fixing the back door, but he needed an extra hinge. He told Lena to go down to the hardware store to get one. He says, tell Sven I need it for the back door, and he'll know what to give you. And when Lena got to the store, Sven was busy with another customer, so she started looking around, and on the top of a very high shelf, out of her reach, she saw a beautiful teapot. Sven came over to help her, and she asked, how much is that teapot? And he says, $100. Oh, that's a lot of money, says Lena. And Lena, she tells Sven what Ole wants, and he goes to get it. And then he calls out from the other side of the store, Lena, you want a screw for the hinge? And she replied, no, but I will for the teapot. And Sven and Lena, they met on the boat. They were going to come to America to start a new life, and they fell in love. And so after clearing customs, they went to City Hall to get a marriage license, and neither one of them spoke much English, and one of the secretaries was trying to help them fill out the forms, and the lady asks Lena, what's your nationality? And Lena says, well, I just came over from the old country. I don't know what nationality is. What's that? And the lady says, well, you're tall and blonde and definitely have a Scandinavian accent. Don't you have a little Swede in you? And Lena blushed and she says, "Yeah, that damn Sven, he just couldn't fade."
Oh.
I'll do one more. But Norwegian and a Swede were sitting on a park bench, smoking a cigarette. It started raining, and the Swede pulled out a condom and he covered his cigarette so that he could continue smoking in the rain. And now the Norwegian was wondering what it was because his cigarette was drenched and he couldn't smoke it anymore. So he asked the Swede what it was and where he could get one. And they're called condoms, and you can get them in that pharmacy over there. So the Norwegian went off to the pharmacy and he asked for some condoms, and the pharmacist asked him what size he would like, and the Norwegian thought for a while, and then he said, "One that will fit on a camel." And I think that's all I've got.
Thank you so
Yes,
much,
it
darling.
is.
Bravo.
Great.
Let's give a special applause. Sonovi's been doing comedy for us for over a year, and it's been great. Let's give her
Yeah.
a big applause.
Yeah.
Yay.